Hi friends, welcome to new video. Punxsutawney Phil, the most famous groundhog in America, will predict when winter will end on Thursday. This tradition dates back to the time of the ancient Romans, when people used hibernating animals, like hedgehogs, to predict warmer weather. Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, made history in 1887 when it began its annual tradition of using groundhogs to make predictions. The town named the prescient groundhog Punxsutawney Phil. If a groundhog emerges from its burrow on February 2nd and sees its shadow, according to tradition, it means 6 more weeks of cold weather. If the groundhog doesn't see his shadow, warm weather will soon begin in early spring. The ancient Romans celebrated the tradition on February 5th, but instead of looking for groundhogs to make predictions, they used hedgehogs, according to groundhog experts. There were no groundhogs in Europe. My name is Matthew and you are watching 72 Info TV, so before we discuss this news, please subscribe to our channel for more informative videos. After the fall of the Roman Empire, the date was changed to February 2nd and incorporated into a Christian tradition called Candlemas. It involved people lighting candles and putting them in their window or church to honor the Virgin Mary. However, the Germans continued to use hibernating animals to predict the end of winter. German immigrants imported the tradition in the 1700s when they settled in what is now Pennsylvania. Without hedgehogs, German settlers turned to groundhogs to predict the weather. In Punxsutawney, townspeople gathered in 1887 on Gobbler's Knob, a wooded area about 2 miles outside of town, to mark the start of the city's first official Groundhog Day celebration, according to organizers of the Punxsutawney event. Although Punxsutawney Phil is the most famous of the weather-predicting groundhogs, there are others. Woodstock Willie makes predictions in Woodstock. Staten Island Chuck, from the Staten Island Zoo in New York City, will also make predictions on Thursday. The weather forecasting groundhog in Milltown Male, New Jersey, will miss its second consecutive Groundhog Day. The last Milltown Male died in 2022 and missed the festivities last year. Event organizers said on Facebook that they were unable to make groundhogs available for this year as well. The 1993 comedy Groundhog Day starring Bill Murray and Andie MacDowell celebrates its 30th anniversary this year. In the film, Mr. Murray plays Phil Connors, a cynical TV weatherman who travels to Punxsutawney to cover the annual Groundhog event. He gets stuck in a time loop, reliving the day countless times. According to IMDb, Groundhog Day took place on February 2, 1993 in Dubois, Pa. I got my start in theater. Dubois is located 20 miles northeast of Punxsutawney. America's most famous groundhog has a hit-or-miss record when it comes to predicting the weather. Punxsutawney Phil predicted only 40% accuracy from 2013 to 2022, according to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Professional meteorologists with NOAA are forecasting at least a 33% chance of warmer than normal temperatures in the Northeast from February through April. Much of the South has at least a 40% chance of above-normal temperatures during the same time frame, according to NOAA. The Northwest, along with Montana and the Dakotas, has at least a 33% chance of colder-than-normal temperatures through April, according to NOAA. The Northeast has had a particularly mild winter. New York City broke the record for most consecutive days without snow in late January. The city recorded its first dusting of snow on Wednesday. Thanks for watching our videos.